Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Everyone knows that Russian tanks are the best tanks in the world, so why don't we feature two of the best
Hey, wait a minute,
Russian
man.
tanks?
What are you talking about?
What's that?
They're not the best.
Oh, they aren't?
They suck,
They're
man.
not? They suck?
Yeah, they suck, man. The German Tigers were far superior in World War II, and the Israeli Centurion tanks kicked their asses in the Six-Day War, and the American Abrams tank just kicked their asses in the Iraq War, and now they're blowing up like pintos in Ukraine.
Russian tanks have always been dominated and destroyed by American, German, and British tanks in every conflict ever on Earth since the beginning of time.
That's right, man.
Oh, it's just in this game. Oh, yeah. Let me correct myself. Everyone knows that in this game, Russian tanks are the best. So why don't we feature two Russian tanks in this particular game? Object 260, driven by Nano Chelk from the Sekta clan.
Shout out to those guys. Yeah.
Is
Are you confused?
blind shooting around the corner. I had it in third person there, guys. He actually aimed. Not that you have to aim, because as you can see here, the aim circle is very small, even when he's moving. I don't know if I could do this replay with a straight face, guys. I don't know if I could do it with a straight. He's fighting the tier 10 VZ, guys. He's fighting a tier 10 there. This is World of Tanks. This is what we all strive for. This is what you do. You spend years grinding and accumulating your tanks, and then carefully learning how to get good at aim so that you can complete missions, and the reward for those missions is to get yourself this tank as one of them, and another one that we're going to show right after this game. He's wiggling his mouse all over the place. He's not really doing it well, is he? He's not. You gotta focus. You just gotta. There you go. One of the things, even at this level, even if you have the overpowered tank, you have to learn how to play the game properly. And see, this guy is lazy and sloppy, and as he's poking this corner, look at all the time he has to take. The correct way to do it is to pre-aim your shot so that your turret is facing directly in the position you want to shoot, up the ass for you, and not traverse your tank, and slowly move forward as your pre-aim, so that when you pull around the corner, you don't have to make those adjustments. And you got your camera up here, and then you go oh, and you make it, because that takes extra time. Right? He's doing it sloppy, but hey, he's got a tank that can bounce incoming enemy fire, right? So there is that. So when you're playing, just try that. He's on this corner here. Pre-aim, get the reticle settled down, and then pull forward. I don't know if we're going to get an example of it anywhere. Spamming heat like a mofo in his reward tank, while everyone else just bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Who reloads faster? Oh! Ah, look at this, guys. Look at this. It's just, they're not... They don't even know he's here. Maybe he's concealed. Maybe he doesn't appear on their computer screens. Where did he... He's not rendered on the opponent's screens. Why are these guys completely ignoring him? I guess they just completely given up. We're not going to take this video seriously, guys. We're just going to, this is just, how should we describe it? Just silliness brought to you by this game that we play. Just complete and utter silliness. Well done to the Burask, who penned him twice with APCR, and he's really mad now. He's going to chase him and auto-lock him up the ass for 543. I think with an HE shell. Did he fire an HE shell there, guys? He must have to roll 543. Either he loaded an HE shell, or Mother Russia said, duh, duh, duh. Oh, yeah, snap. Okay, he has to actually know what he's doing. He can't just win by accident now, because it's him by himself. Well, a little bit of wargaming fire doesn't hurt. A little bit of Russian RNG.
Yuri, he is losing by 6 tanks. How about tweak a little bit RNG? What, start fire? Yeah, no problem. Burn, baby, burn! Boom, snap!
And just like that, he's losing by... Oh! He took one up the ass, and he's probably thinking, how did that little bugger get me up the ass? But the WZ11114 is capping now, because he's the shining light on this enemy team. He's the brain power. Look at him. He's dead, is what he is. Well, he almost took another one up the ass. He's being very careless. Do you notice this? He's playing with reckless abandon. If this was a real tank battle, he, driving around like that, like a muppet, he'd be dead. But he's got the reward tank, so let's see what he does. What's he gonna do? It's him versus 3. Emil 1, a tier 9 and 2 tier 8s. The Emil 1 has come off the hill. The Emil 1 has an autoloader, which could be a little bit tricky for him. Oh, the Emil 1 decided to get in the cap. Now when he comes around this corner, these guys might be able to shoot him in the rear. Would have been better to approach from the other side. But let's see how it goes. See if he gets spotted from up on the hill. Oh, there's 3 of them in the cap. They decided to all 3 die in the cap. That was their strategy, guys. It's a good strategy. They tried to all 3 cap. They tried to scooch in there, but this map is so small. He's going to make it back in time. There's no way they could out-cap, or they could cap in that amount of time. But now he's facing a TD, and the TD does what a TD does, which is it does not destroy the tank. That's why it's called a tank destroyer, because it doesn't actually destroy the tank. It should be called a tank bouncer. It bounces on the tank. It doesn't destroy it. And this one here, see? It's a tank bouncer. And they can't shoot his lower plate now. Just shoot through the dead tank, that's right. Wargaming said, yes, you could shoot through that tank. It's American tank. It must help Russian tank. And now this tank destroyer is running. He's dead. And the Emil is saying, team, no cap kill all. The Emil isn't even firing back. And now all he has to do is, well, he doesn't have premium ammo anymore, but that's okay, because it's just an Emil. But the Emil does have an autoloader. If he bounces his shot, he's in trouble. But the Emil only shot once.
Da is balanced, Yuri. Of course, look, it's easy. 13,644, 9 kills. Muppets on team. And we break even, Yuri. Look, we only lose 125 credits. Is cheap victory.
And for those of you who are wondering, how did you select these 2 games, Klaus? Well, these 2 particular games are the highest damage games done in the whole patch 1.191. Before patch 1.20. These 2 games, other than Clan Wars, there's a couple of Clan War games that beat this, and other than Steel Hunter, these are the 2 top damage games played in that patch. Surprise, 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 both objects. Object 260, Object 279E. Non-tech treat tanks that are the reward tanks that you can hire a boosting company to get for you. There we go. Let's see this one. The Object 279E Where is he going? He's getting to face tier 9s and, well, tier 9s and 10s. Which is okay. We're not going to take the commentary seriously, guys, because pictures are worth 1,000 words. Now let's just see what happens. Is he going to go up? He's going straight. He didn't turn into that ledge because he doesn't have the gun depression, so he's not going to go into the where you would go with a Super Conqueror to the right there. He's heading. Is he going to stop on this corner, or is he going to go straight across? Let's see. He's turned and he's coming here. This is where you would go with a Super Conqueror on this ridge line, but he doesn't give a shit about stopping. He doesn't give a shit about gun depression. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He's just going to drive straight up.
It's Russian. Duh. We drive straight up, like this. And then we just let enemies shoot us. No problem. We have 4 tracks. We do not have lower plate. We only have upper plate.
And now this poor American tank, because everyone knows those American tanks aren't any good. But to be fair, Wargaming has not introduced the Abrams tank into the game. Isn't it funny? All the American tanks that are in this game are some, like, actual American tanks. The Russians they get the fictional ones with the 4 tracks. What about the Yo tanks? Yeah, Yo this. Okay.
Where shall we shoot him? How about right here?
And the mouse is thinking, what? What's going on? Aren't I angled? Maybe. What should I do in this game? The mouse has lost his keyboard. The mouse is a Muppet. It's a Muppet mouse. And the mouse is showing his license plate again. Angled mouse, right? That's what you want in this game. You want to be able to... A brick of cheese angled. Hey guys, the mouse is moving as fast as he can now, okay? He's angled, he's moving as fast as he can. I guess he could have tried to protect his lower plate against the rock. Then he would have just shot the turret. You know, like this. What do you do if you're a mouse? What do you do?
You angle, you protect your lower plate, you shoot the turret.
Okay, well, let's see this. How about there? Yeah? Hey, don't worry, that AMX, you're getting nerfed.
It's too powerful.
Oh boy, how much is it? You notice that he's been shot quite a few times, guys. Like, you notice this. He is... The enemies have shot him many, many times and not done any damage. But according to the game, look below my head here, right straight down there. You'll notice that damage blocked by armor is 0. Because the enemy players that are shooting him, they're getting messages that say, armor not hit. Critical hit. Armor not hit. Critical hit. Or if they're playing a British tank, the commander says, nice shot. 0 damage blocked by armor. That way, there's another one. Hit the tracks, 0 damage. 0 damage blocked by armor. That way Wargaming can review these results when they look at the 10 million games played and the hundreds of thousands of games played in the Object 279E. They could say, we looked at these games and the average amount of damage blocked is not that high. This game here, he blocked 0 damage. So it's not an overpowered armor model. It's balanced. As a matter of fact, there's a leopard on the enemy team that bounced 320 damage. The leopard, we need to nerf the armor on the leopard. So what are their statistics worth? He's been hit so many times, doesn't even register. It's just snap. Hey, it doesn't matter if you're not aiming at him. Whoop, right over there. Let the Grillet shoot you in the side. It's okay. Whoa. He's trying to decide who to shoot. How about shoot him? He took one in the side finally from the T-57 Heavy. He showed his side and he paid for it. He paid.
Oh, you missed the Tuma. It's not a Tuma.
And here comes this T-57 Heavy. He really wanted to shoot, but he forgot. Because he's like aiming. Where do I shoot? Where do I shoot? Oh, and he did. He hit the tracks. He hit the tracks. Now they're registering as, look guys, they're registering as damage block because with the angle he's being shot at now, the shot is hitting the tracks and then it would have been absorbed anyway, but it has a trajectory to the hull. How did that shot hit? I don't know. So if the trajectory is going to intersect the hull, it counts as damage blocked. And, poor Leopard prototype. Don't worry. A little bit more grinding and you'll get the Leopard. Pramitsya. This guy's deciding to do the World of Tanks' greatest flanking maneuver, and he did flank, but he shot him in the side. And this guy's going to ignore him because, like, who cares? Maybe take one shot at him. Gotov, and then take care of the silly T-57 heavy. The stupid American tanks are in the way. Why not shoot the German tank? Oh, I missed it. I hit the dirt. Should send a ticket into Wargaming. Improve the gun accuracy. There you go. Let's shoot him. Shot nothing but heat so far. The tank destroyer without a turret. There you go. How long does it take you to repair your tracks? I guess you haven't packed a large repair kit. That'll cost you a little bit more, but it's more effective. You could effectively repair faster for a few credits. Oh, look at this. Snapperoonie! The low roll for 352 and the Grille runs away. And the Grille runs away. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He did not. Yes, he did. And now he's driving into the low ground, which is not critical hit. He's surrounded. Now, look at the map, guys. He's losing the game. Oh, and the Grille. Uh-oh, snap. Don't aim. There's enemy dots all around him, I was going to say, and he's in the low ground. It's not an optimal position. He's got himself into a little bit of a predicament here because this Nene. Oh, he took one up the ass, and now he's going to take one. He's going to take one, and the Bat Chap was using his maneuverability, and now he's only got 2 shells left, guys. He's got an HE shell. And boom! They only rolled 109 because it's HE and he's getting shot from behind. Come on, take him out, take him out. I want to see you take him out. Boom! And that's all she's got. You got no more ammo. You got no more ammo. You suck. You went down in the low ground. You were surrounded.
I'm an overpowered Russian tank. I just chase enemies and shoot them all. No problem.
But you attacked a T-54 lightweight and a K-91, both Russian, and I'll have you guys notice that the T-54 heavy, not a T-57 heavy, T-54 heavy. Is T-54 heavy? What the hell is a T-54 heavy? I thought it was a T-57 heavy. I thought it was a T-54E1 was the Tier 9. T-54 heavy. Well, we learn something every day, guys. There's a T-54 heavy still alive. The point is, it's American and it's still alive. And you're dead. Dead. What's your name? Dalek from the Fatal Clan. Is dead. Deed. And he's just staring at his dead Hulk. He doesn't want to see the game from the perspective of his allies. Because when you play one of these reward tanks, you don't care about your teammates. You don't care what they do. And you don't watch them after the game, after you die. Because the only thing that's important is you and your reward tank. 13,498 damage. So let's take stock of what's going on here. His team has a Bat Chat. Very formidable, powerful Tier 10 tank. There he is. And a Cobra. 2 autoloaders. The enemy team has a T-54 Heavy. I have no idea what that is. And 2 Russian tanks. Will he win? Will you keep watching till the end to determine whether he gains victory from this? And The Bat Chat takes a hit from the T-54. The Bat Chat takes out the American T-54 Heavy. Ooh! So now we have a Tier 10 Bat Chat and a Cobra versus a T-54 Lightweight and a K-91 PT. And he keeps flipping from tank to tank, but he prefers to look at himself dead right here instead of his teammates. Because he just loves himself. Look, oh, I'm so beautiful. Even though I died. Oh, his Bat Chat is taking hits. The Bat Chat is taking hits. There's the T-54 Lightweight. The Bat Chat, I think, took 2 hits. One from the T-54 and one from the K-91. And he lost all his HP. Ooh. What do we do here, guys? What do we do? Well, let's wait and see. There's the Bat Chat. He's got to be careful now because he... And there's the Cobra. He's got to be... And there's the Bat Chat. If he gets detected, he's dead. Now, this is an encounter game, guys. This is an encounter game. There's only one cap. And both teams have waited too long to cap. I think it takes 3 minutes to cap on encounter. Unless 2 people go in the cap, and then it takes... I'm not sure how long it takes if 2 people are... Does it take 2 minutes? Or 1.5? I don't know. I don't know the exact answer to that. Maybe if 2 people... Oh, look, I think the Cobra is going in the... Cobra's gone in the cap. Oh, look, 4 minutes. Over 4. It's a counter. It started at 4:10? That's a long time. Okay, so it started over 4. And it's decreasing by 1 second. No, it's decreasing faster than 1 per second. It's a counter that says 4. Battle ends in 2 minutes, though. And he prefers to look at his dead body. He may be looking at his dead body to see if it moves, and then he can tell his teammates there's someone in this position. That's possible. There's the Cobra. The Cobra has no chance of winning by capping. He just wants to be in here so that the enemies know where he is. But the Bat Chat is coming. Is the Bat Chat... Oh, the Bat Chat is spotted. And he is spotted. Oh, boy. And the Cobra left the cap. The Bat Chat shoots and kills the T-50. Yes! He's this close to victory. The Cobra was in the cap and left the cap. I think he just did that to draw the enemies towards the cap. And now he's making himself a target. Maybe he can get the K-91 to shoot, and then the Bat Chat will kill the K-91. The Cobra... The Cobra just exploded. The K-91 killed the Cobra. What? Okay, so there's only 2 tanks left in the game. A French one and a German one. I mean, sorry. A French one and a Russian one. So who's going to win the game? What happens at the end of the game when there's only 2 tanks left? A Russian one and a non-Russian one. Hello? Hello? Oh! Hey, Yuri. I'm just doing the video right now. What's that? If you read the rules... Yeah? In the case where there is a Russian tank and a non-Russian tank... The non-Russian tank explodes. I see. I see. And the Russian tank wins. And the Russian tank doesn't have to shoot. I see. I see. Okay. Thank you, Yuri. So defeat for you! 13,498 damage, 6 kills. Because everybody knows... French tanks explode. Don't act so surprised, people. French tanks explode every day, even though their 6th sense doesn't go off. They explode.